Hello, welcome to Fondly Yours, and today's vlog is about turning 50. Yes, I turned the big 50 this weekend, and I guess as with many people, I had been dreading it for quite some time. I know when I turned 30 and when I turned 40, particularly 40, I didn't take it very well. Found myself pondering about where I thought I should be and where I was, and basically wallowing in depression and self-pity. So I was not really looking forward to 50, thinking that it was going to be similar to that. And pleasantly surprised that it wasn't. Now, am I still a little bit bummed that I'm 50? Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah. Nobody really wants to hear the words 50 associated with their name. But that being said, I found myself not so much pondering on my past as concerned about the future. Not necessarily mine, but the people around me. I guess I've been watching my parents, and pretty much after they turned 50, and particularly after they turned 60, they started seeing a lot of their family and friends pass on to the great beyond. And I'm guessing that I'm going to be seeing a lot of that. I was thinking more about the people around me and the changes that I'm going to experience, and I don't handle change very well. So that was on my mind more than what I had or had not done. So while I was sitting there thinking about it, my husband did take me out of town for my birthday, which was very nice. We went to the Biltmore Estate, and very gorgeous. So that kind of helped take my mind off things a bit too. Maybe that helped with the whole 50 thing. But I started thinking about the things that I have done between 40 and 50, and was actually quite surprised, and kind of made a mental list of all the positive things that had happened between 40 and 50. Stuff like, I have a job now that, while it doesn't pay a lot, I really enjoy, and I know that gives back to someone else. Starting this channel, becoming an artist like I've always wanted. What else? My children are growing up to be fine young men. 2 of them have their Eagle for the Boy Scouts. 1 of them graduates this year and has been accepted to Northern Kentucky University and will be receiving scholarship money. So I guess, I'm looking back and thinking on all the positive things that I've done or accomplished, or the positive influences that I've had on my own children, on other people's children through Sunday school and through my job. And I've felt a great sense of gratification at the things that I've gotten to experience. I mean, for a while, I was delivering lunches for a gourmet restaurant. A lot of the local preschools don't obviously have their own kitchens, and so they had contracted with him to receive their lunches. So not only did I deliver the food, but I got an opportunity to watch how a real gourmet chef works, how a gourmet chef's kitchen runs, and actually be able to take some of those techniques and be able to use them at home. It was exciting to be working with him. But in terms of the future, I thought, okay, well, I've had all these fun and positive things that I have accomplished or experienced in these last decade. Instead of dwelling on things that are going to happen that are not so pleasant, I need to start thinking about things that are still left out there to do. These days, when you get older, it's not like grandma sat in the corner in a rocking chair. You get out and experience things, which will be hard for me. I have to admit, this whole channel takes me out of my comfort zone. So being able to look forward to other new things to try. I've always wanted to learn how to read music and play an instrument. Maybe I'll finally do that. Maybe now that I'm an artist, I can actually sell a painting. That would be wonderful. Not that I'm in it for the money. Most of my art is for my own personal self, to help me through my depression and anxiety, and just a means of expressing myself. What else? Oh, I'm looking forward to grandkids and maybe we'll be doing a little more traveling now that we won't have this, as much money tied up taking care of children. As I move out of the house, me and my husband should be able to experience some things. Do I expect to take, a 3-month cruise over to Europe? No. But being able to maybe take our pop-up camper and visit some places, maybe take some long weekends in it and do some hiking and sightseeing and that kind of stuff. So there are positive things that I need to keep in mind. It's not all going to be negative and depressing. And yes, there's going to be a lot of change with the kids moving out, potentially my parents passing away. But all of that I have to keep in mind is all part of life. So turning 50 hasn't been as awful as I thought that it would be. I have a lot of things that I can look back on my life and say, wow, I actually did that. And then I also have quite a list of things that can look forward to. So I guess if anybody out there who is approaching 50, it's not the end. You just need to start looking for new adventures. And I think I'm finding some for myself, especially with being an empty nester. Part of doing this video and having my YouTube channel and expressing myself in the art is to give myself something else that I can start sharing now that my kids aren't going to be needing me as much. So, as always, be kind to yourself. You are loved. You are worthwhile. And you are needed. Take care. Thank you.